Hello students, in previous lecture we have seen examples on group and examples on abelian group. Now in this lecture we will see elementary properties of groups. So let's see elementary properties of groups. So first see theorem on uniqueness of identity. So let's see the theorem uniqueness of identity. Uniqueness of identity. So theorem, in group G there is only one identity element. In group G there exists or there is only one identity element. Only one identity element. Let's prove this theorem. So we have seen in group, every group there exists unique identity element. So proof of the theorem. So we will prove this theorem. Suppose we will consider there exists another identity element, so E dash, and finally we will show that this another identity element is same as previous identity element. So let's see. Suppose there exist two identity elements E and E dash in group G. Since E is the identity element, then we have the definition. If E is the identity element, then we have A star E is equal to A for all A belongs to group G. Substituting, so A star E is equal to identity. Substituting A is equal to E dash, then what will we get? E dash star E is equal to A. So put A is equal to E dash, we get, what will we get in this equation? E dash star E is equal to E dash. This is equation number 1. Now, so here E dash star E is equal to E dash, means what we see that here E is the identity element, E dash star E is equal to E dash. Now E dash is identity element, implies that now if E dash is identity element, then what will you have? So here E is the identity element, then I will write A star E is equal to A. So here E dash is the identity element, then what will we get? E dash star A is equal to A for all A belongs to group G. Now here I will substitute A is equal to identity. So put A is equal to E, then what will we have? So here in this equation E dash star E is equal to E. So this is equation number 2. So E dash star E has value E dash, and E dash star E is equal to again E. So combining these two equations, so from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, what will we get? 1 and 2, LHS are same, means what? RHS will be same. Therefore E we get E is equal to E dash. E is equal to E dash means what? Both identity elements are same, means if G forms group, then there is only one identity element, which is E. So here E is equal to E dash. So this is the proof. Now next we will see cancellation law. So which is, let G be group and ABC belongs to G. let G be group and A, B, C belongs to group G, then first condition B star A is equal to C star A, then A must be B must be same as C. So which is right cancellation law. Right cancellation law. Second one, A star B is equal to A star C, then so A cancels, so B is equal to C, which is left cancellation law. So we'll prove this first. So given that, so first what is given? B star A is equal to C star A. Now suppose here here A is on right hand side. Suppose A dash B. So I will take let A dash B inverse of A. Then post multiply or post operate A dash on both sides. So what will we get if I apply A dash on both sides? So here post operate, so B star A dash is equal to C star A dash, and what we have given here, G forms group means what? Associativity property exists, and G forms group means what? Therefore G is associative, right? So G is associative means what we can write here? B star A dash, and here C star A dash, because G is associative, and we know that here A dash is the inverse element of A. Then what we say? So here A dash is inverse of A, then A star A dash is equal to identity, because A dash is inverse of A. So this is B star E is equal to C star E, and B star E is B, which is equal to C star is C. So here, since A dash is inverse of A and E is the identity element, since this, so finally we get B is equal to C. Similarly, second, A star B is equal to A star C. So we have given this. Now let here A dash be inverse of A. Then what will we get? Pre-apply A dash on both sides. So what will we get? A dash star A star B is equal to A dash star A star C. So and G is associative. So G is associative means what will we get? So here A dash star A star B is equal to A dash star A star C, and here A dash is inverse of A. Therefore what will we get? A dash star A is equal to identity. So E star B is equal to E star C. So E star B, so E is the identity element. So finally what will we get? That implies B is equal to C. So in both cases we get right cancellation law hold and left cancellation law hold. Now let's see another theorem. So the statement which is uniqueness of inverse. So the statement, let G be a group, and A B element in G, A B element in group G, then there is a unique element, then there is unique element, there is unique element B in G such that A star B is same as B star A is equal to identity, that is every element in group G has unique inverse, that is every element in group G has unique inverse, so we will prove this. So to prove group GB group and AB an element in group G, then there exists unique element B in G such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to identity. Then what we say that B is the unique inverse of A. Suppose we assume that there exist two inverse of a single element A. So we will prove this. Suppose that A has two inverse A and B. Suppose that A has two inverse elements B and C, right? Then what is the definition? If B is the inverse of element A, then what will we get? Then we have, suppose B is the first element which is inverse of A, then what will we have? A star B is equal to B star A is equal to identity. And if C is the inverse element of A, then what will we get? A star C is equal to C star A is equal to identity. So from above two equations, what will we get? So from above two equations, so now consider A star B is equal to A star C. So what will we get now? So here A star B is equal to identity and A star C is equal to identity, means what? Both are same. So I will take A star B is equal to A star C. Then by left cancellation law, we have seen in previous theorem, then by left cancellation law, so A get cancelled, so finally what will we get? So B is equal to C. So we have assumed that B and C are two inverse elements of A which are different, and finally I get both are same, means what we get here? There exists only unique inverse. So every element in group G has unique inverse, right? Here is the proof. Now let's see another theorem. Let GB group and AB are the elements of group G, then A star B inverse is equal to B inverse star A inverse. So let's prove this. So proof. So here we know that if A into, suppose A into, or I will apply star, A into A inverse can be written as, so here we have to show that inverse of A star B is B inverse star A inverse. So now consider I will consider A star B and here star B inverse star A inverse is equal to, so I have considered here inverse. So if this value is identity, then I will apply A star B is inverse on both sides. So finally we get this left hand side A star B is on other side. So here A star B inverse, so which is B inverse star A inverse. So G forms group, means what? G is associative. So So since I will write here A star, so G is associative means B star B inverse star A inverse, since G is associative because it is group, so it is group, so it forms satisfies all the properties of group, which is existence of identity, associativity, existence of inverse. So G is group, so it is associative. So B star B inverse, so what will we get here? B star B inverse is identity because B inverse is the inverse element of B. Since B star B inverse is equal to identity, then we get here A star E star A inverse. So A star E, so E is the identity, so find directly I get A star A inverse. Again A inverse is the inverse element of A, so again since A star A inverse is again identity, so finally we get identity. So here A star B inverse star B inverse star A inverse is equal to identity. Also now consider here, here A star B. Now also, so I will take this as first. So B inverse star A inverse star A star B is equal to, so G is associative, then it can be written as, so B inverse, so G is associative star A inverse star A star B, since G is associative, so G is associative, so I will write bracket like this. So inverse A, I have taken the bracket because G is associative. So A dash, A inverse star A, so A inverse star A, which is A inverse is the inverse element of A, which is identity. So here we will get B inverse star E star B. So E star B, so which is again we know that E is the identity, so E star B is B. So we will get finally B inverse star B, and B inverse star B has value identity, so which is again identity. So from this first condition, so this is equation 1 and this is equation number 2. So what we say that A star B inverse star A inverse is equal to identity, and here B inverse star A inverse star A star B is equal to again identity. So in both cases, so this is first condition, this is second condition. In both cases, so product of these two elements is identity. Means what we say that inverse of B inverse star A inverse is A star B, or inverse of A star B is B inverse star A inverse. Means from both these conditions, what we say that B inverse star A inverse is inverse of A star B, means that is what we say that B inverse star A inverse is equal to A star B inverse. Hence the proof, right? Let's see another theorem. Let G be a group. Let G be group and B elements in G, then first the equation A star X is equal to B has unique solution which is X is equal to A inverse star B, and second one the equation Y star A has which is equal to B has unique solution which is Y is equal to B star A inverse. So let's do this. So here we have given G be a group and A B B elements in G, and we have given equation A star X is equal to B. Now first to show that X is equal to A inverse star B, be the solution of A star X is equal to B. Now consider, so we have now, so first now given what we have given A star X is equal to B. So I will pre-apply A inverse. So let A dash or A inverse be inverse element of A, inverse element of A, because since A inverse star A is equal to identity, or A inverse star A or A star A inverse is equal to identity, right? Then we say that A inverse is an inverse element of A. So I will apply, so pre-apply A inverse on both sides. So what will we get after pre-applying? So A inverse star A star X is equal to A inverse star B, and what we have, G is associative. So G is associative, then I will write this bracket as this. So A inverse star A star X is equal to A inverse star B, and this A inverse star A. So A inverse star A has value identity because A inverse is an inverse element of A. So which is E star X is equal to A inverse star B. Therefore what will we get? X is equal to A inverse B, A inverse star B, right? So it has solution A inverse star B. So second one, given equation is y star X, y star A is equal to B. So for this, so I will take, let A inverse be inverse element of A, then what will we get? A star A inverse is equal to identity, right? So I will post apply A inverse on both sides. So what will we get? So post apply A inverse on both sides. So what will we get? Y star A inverse is equal to B star A inverse, and what we have, G forms the group, therefore G is associative, therefore what we have to write? Y. So I will write this bracket here like this, A star A inverse, because G is associative I will interchange the bracket. So A star A inverse, which is B star A inverse, right? So A star A inverse has value identity, therefore Y star identity is equal to B star A inverse. That implies, so E is the identity element, then we know that Y star E is equal to Y. So finally Y is equal to B star A inverse, which is the solution of, or which is unique solution of equation Y star A is equal to B. Hence the proof. Let's see another example. So prove that A star, so if A star B bracket square is equal to A square star B square, then square, so prove that if A star B bracket square is equal to A square star B square is grouped in a group G, then show that then A star B must be same as B star A. So if now G be the group, and in that group it satisfies the property A star B bracket square is equal to A square star B square, then show that A star B is equal to B star A. Let's see the solution. So what we have given G B group, and what we have given, and A star B bracket square is equal to A square star B square. So I will write this bracket. So here A star B bracket square, so I will write in like this, A star B star A star B 2 times, because this is square, so I will write this like this. So again here A square can be written as A star B star B, right? So what we have, G B is the group, and G group means what? It is associative, and G B group G is group means what? G is associative, right? So G is associative. So I will write this as, so I will take A and here is A outside. So what will we get? So A star, I will write B star, A star, B, which is equal to, or I will take here this like this. So here I will take A star B star B. Then by we have seen here A and here is A. So A is on left hand side. So I will apply left cancellation law. Then by left cancellation law, what will we get after applying left cancellation law? A and A will get cancelled. So what will be remaining terms? B star A star B is equal to A star B star B. Again here B is on left hand, right hand side. Then by right cancellation law, so B get cancelled. So finally what will I get? B star A is equal to A star B. Hence if G forms group and A star B bracket square is equal to A square star B square, then finally I get B star A is equal to A star B. Hence the proof. So let's see another example. Prove that if GP group with the property that square of every element is identity, square of every element is identity, then G is abelian. Now what we have given? GB group, and what is the property? Every element in that group forms A square is, suppose AB belongs to G, then A square is equal to identity, B square is equal to identity, and again G forms group means it is closed under binary operation. Means what? Again A star B bracket square is again identity, and finally to show that G is abelian means what we have to show? A star B is equal to B star A, right? So let's see the proof. What we have given? Let A and B be the elements of group G, and what we have here? What is the property? Square of every element in group G is the identity. So A square is equal to identity and B square is equal to identity. Then, so what we have? G forms group and G is the group. Therefore, what we say that A star B also belongs to that group G. Therefore, what we say that A star B bracket square is again identity, right? This is the closeness property. By closeness property, right? So here A star B bracket square is equal to identity. So I will write it as A star B star A star B, which is equal to identity, right? So by associativity property, I will interchange brackets. So here I will write A star B star A star B is equal to identity, right? So here A is on left hand side, B is on right hand side. Now I will apply or pre-apply A on both sides. So what will we get? So pre-apply A on both sides. So what will we get after pre-apply? So we will get A star A. So by associativity, star B star A star B is equal to, after apply pre-apply A, so again I get A star E. So we know that A star A means what? A square, right? So A square is identity. Therefore A square star B star A, or I will write here A square is equal to identity means what? can be written as A star A is equal to identity. So I will directly write which is identity, or A square star B star A star B is equal to A. So A star E is equal to A, right? So this is the identity. Therefore what we say, E star B star A star B is equal to A means what? B star A star B, because this is the identity. So I will write directly A. So again post apply B on both sides. So again post apply B on both sides. So what will you get? So here B star A star B star B, which is equal to A star B, right? So here we know that B star B is nothing but B square, and B square has value identity. So B star A star, so because B star B means what? B square has value identity, which is equal to A star B. Therefore what we say, B star A. So B star A star identity means what? Finally directly I get B star A, which is equal to A star B, and this is condition for abelian group. Means what? G is abelian. So G is abelian group, right? Hence the proof. Okay, we will stop here. Now in next lecture we will see another exercise examples on groups. Thank you.